Hey, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. What's good? What's good? What's good? It is Tuesday, July 13th, 2021, and we are positive and productive. Forward only move, because move only bus. Biggest room in the water is room for improvement. I was hanging out with a friend of mine last night, and I had to give the origins. I know I've given the origins of that phrase before, but I had to get the origins of that phrase. Um, to her because she asked me, I love that phrase that you do, biggest room in the world is room for improvement. Where did you get this from? And I said, well, actually, to be honest, I kind of took a deep sigh. It means a lot to me, that phrase, because it was a phrase that my grandfather had taught me. Pop had taught me this phrase, when I felt I couldn't do something, or when he thought I could do better at something, or when he thought I wasn't trying hard enough, along with the lecture that I got when I said I can't do this or whatever, or when I was failing at something, he would say, the biggest room in the world is room for improvement. Hey Lisa, how you doing? Thank you for joining me and supporting. I really appreciate it. Love you, cuz love you. Um, but he told me the biggest room in the world is room for improvement. And I've always carried that phrase with me throughout my life. And I think I've started using it more in the last 15 years or so, 15 years of my life. I started using it more because I guess in my 20s, I was just like every other 20-year-old, and in mid 20s, I thought I was immortal, and I thought I'd live this life this forever the way it was. And as you get older, you realize there's some things you should have done sometimes that you didn't do, and you want that redo. I'm talking about one of my pieces here, but you want that redo, and you can't always get it, but you can get it sometimes if you try to get it for yourself. And I saw ways in my life where I can improve myself, so I kept the mantra of the biggest room in the world is room for improvement. Um, and I try to teach that to my kids and anybody else who will listen to me. The biggest room is room for improvement. So, you can always improve at what you're doing. You can always get better. You can always do better. You can always improve. There is no stopping. I don't care what age you are. I don't care what's holding you back. There can be no stopping at what you really want to do, because you can always improve on what you're doing. And don't think you're the best at what this is. I saw an interview one time. I believe it was Dick Cavett interviewing Jimi Hendrix, and yes, he took you in your first motorcycle ride. Yeah, he took us all on the motorcycle ride. He was great, Lisa. Yes, and I remember watching an interview with Dick Cavett interviewing Jimi Hendrix, who we still say is probably the best guitar player ever. Nobody can do like Hendrix. But especially at the time when Hendrix was out, he was the best, and he says something. Dick Cavett says something to him like, about being the best, and people call you the best, and you're the best, like and I believe Hendrix's reply was something about, his very humble reply about not being the best, like doing what he loves and not being, but I can't remember the exact reply. But if somebody like Jimi Hendrix thinks that he's not the best at guitar and he can always do better, and somebody else out there is better than him, then you can improve on what you do. This was the greatest guitar player ever who didn't think he was the greatest guitar player ever, and probably thought he had more to learn, and you always have more to learn. I'm 54 years old and I have so much more to learn. So the biggest room in the world is room for improvement. Um, So yeah, just try to get better, try to do better, try to learn as much as you can. No one knows everything. It's just a fact. When I was a trainer, a mentor at work, and I would help people out and train people, one of the things I would tell everyone that came across me, I would say, look, if you come across anybody in our job who says they know everything, stay away from them because they're crazy. because no one knows everything. And for you to be foolhardy enough or boastful enough to think you do know everything is a sure sign that you don't know everything. So, biggest room in the world is room for improvement. But I've talked about that long enough. We are positive and productive. Forward only we can move on. We must. Biggest room in the world is room for improvement. Like I say every day, put on your cape, fly as high as you can, and believe in yourself, and be your own superhero. And and when you believe in yourself like that, and you have your own superpower, and you're super strong, you're flying to the sky. Believing in yourself like that, other people will believe in you. And when you believe in yourself, that positive art and energy, don't think you're not being watched because you might inspire somebody else to believe in themselves. Call somebody, tell me you love them, tell me you care. Doesn't have to be that mushy. Hey, what's up? What you doing? How you doing? Hey, just thinking about you. You never know who needs to talk, who needs to vent, who needs to get something off their chest, and especially to keep in touch with people because tomorrow's not promised. You never know when's the last time you get to talk to somebody. When's the last time they get to talk to you? So people that are close to you, keep them close. Um, Come on, back out, back out, back out. Sorry, dog. Um, I'm sorry. There's a big. My roommate has a big um, dog, very big dog, and Saint Bernard, and he loves for me to pet him. So, yeah, my door open, so he came right on in. Anyway, and when you do talk to people, give them a compliment, make them laugh, make them smile. I find that when I do that, it makes people feel good, and when I make people feel good, makes me feel good. So it's a win-win, no matter how you look at it. So give it a shot. But we are positive and productive. Forward or move because move on we must. Biggest room in the world is room for improvement. Like I say every day, like my cousin Lisa says, enjoy your day on purpose. Go out there, have a great day. Make sure you sanitize your hands, wear your mask where you're supposed to, where you feel comfortable wearing your mask. Be safe out there. Have a great day today, and do me a big favor when you go out there and live your best life possible because you deserve that. Positive peace.